Morning, everybody. Um, so today's Friday, September 21st. I woke up just now. It's almost 10 to it raining heavily out. Um, I know it said showers, but it said that 2 days ago and it was like a 5-second shower. This is like really heavy rain. Um, so I don't know how my body's gonna be today. I had a hard time sleeping the other night, and then I was up the other night at I woke up at like 3. Um, couldn't really go back to sleep. I maybe slept like 2 hours. Um, so can't really function like that. I don't know who can. Um, I ended up having a very hard day. Um, I went and laid back down about 12:30 after my husband went. No, yeah, about 12:30. Um, my husband goes to school on Wednesdays at 10. Gets home about 11:45 and goes back for 1, gets home about 2:45. So I laid down about 12:30, had a lunch. I ended up waking up about 4:40, and I was just really thirsty. So I waffled down 3 bottles of water, not realizing it. So probably a little dehydrated. 10 minutes later, got sick. All the water came up. Then I slowly drank water, and I started to feel a little bit better after that. But before that, my left side underneath my rib was all swollen. After I got sick, that went away. And this happens about once, twice a week. Um, they don't know what's causing. It's an organ that's swelling up. They don't know why. It's very weird. Um, so last night, I had a hard time sleeping. um, because I ended up taking another nap yesterday because I was still very exhausted when I got up yesterday. Um, so I tried to be a little bit more active yesterday. So I made soup, veg. Um, no, that was the day before I made the vegetable soup. Yesterday I made macaroni and cheese with skinless, low sodium sausage, and I cut up a cucumber my mom gave me, and I marinated it in sweet vinegar roulette. It's the same stuff that Subway uses for their sweet onion sub, except it's a creamy sauce instead of an oil based, and that's what we had for dinner. And then as I was cooking, I was washing dishes. I cleaned out the whole sink. We have an awful habit of, well, why are you dirty Tupperware? Just take it and put it in the fridge like that. And it takes up a lot of room. So I went ahead and I cleaned out the fridge, reorganized it, made a shopping list, food shopping list. I was hoping to do it today, but not in the rain. Um, did 2 sets of dishes, cleaned the stove, cleaned the counters. So really got the kitchen organized, threw out a huge bag of trash. Um, so altogether, I did 2 hours of work. And then I went at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was still up, so I went and I was checking out any replies that I could do. So I did that for college, and I'm trying to figure out where State of Decay 2 it got from, which was the Xbox Live Microsoft Store. Downloaded it the other day. Was too tired to play it. Go into it. Played it for maybe 5 minutes. Froze. Couldn't even get out of it. Like, I had to hit the window key and then open up, put the mouse over the icon of The Walking Dead. State of Decay 2. So I could hit the X to get out of it that way. A couple more times it happened. Now I'm looking on YouTube. I'm trying to find fixes for it. I find the actual site where the woman who either works on fixes, updates for the game, or she just tells you when they're out and what they consist of. So I found out since May 17th when I pre-ordered it, and I played it on the 17th and on the 18th, got some stuff for free. And I was having this problem back then, so I stopped playing it. There's an area that you can go to, and it will have all kinds of problems that you're having. The freezing, the lagging, black screen, errors with the codes, what they mean, what you need to do. So if your DX file isn't updated, it will do this. It will freeze and shatter, like move around weirdly, or the colors would be weird, or you can get a black screen. For me, it was, I had to do something called an apps and functions or features. And I had to go to the game and I had to hit the reset button. It basically clears the cache of the game. And then I had to go into the game and lower all my settings to low. I have a $2,000 gaming computer. This is what I had to do. The freezes are just, you can see them, you notice them. And when I do, I just stop using the buttons and it comes back. But I'm still having that glitch. But this is a fix where maybe it'll work for you. My gaming card is AMD. I don't know if that's a problem. Or if that's like the reason. So September 18th, the day I downloaded it, started downloading it at 6 o'clock at night. And I had an interruption about 8, and I had to fix that and re-download from where it left off, and it didn't corrupt it, thank God. This happened to be almost a 24 gigabyte game before it was installed. So they have another update, and it's called 2.0. When I was looking at things on my computer, if you go to apps and features, it will tell you every game you got from Xbox Live and or Microsoft Store. I guess they're connected now on a computer. And it will tell you what versions you have if you do not know this. Mine's still saying I have a 1.3. It's not saying that I actually have September 18th update. So now I have to write to them and ask them how come it didn't update that. Even if, and I know they released it on September 18th. It could have been September 18th, 11 p.m. But when I opened it up yesterday, the 20th, 2 days later, it should have automatically updated it. I thought that's what it's supposed to do. So maybe they can just give me a download link and I can do it that way and update it. But there is no download button on their website to apply these updates. And the 2.0 update, again, is trying to fix that freezing problem and a little bit more optimizing. So I really want to get that one to see if that's going to help with little small lags. I don't mind playing games on low because I can't tell the difference between high, ultra, medium. It all looks the same to me. But I'm able to play it now. I played it for about 3 hours. When I did first have it, you couldn't install any of the DLC add-ons except for one for pre-ordering. So now I have them all. I paid $1.05 for Daybreak, which sounds like you have to play with other people. But I mean, I got it for $1.05. Why not just have it all completed? And then I realized that's where I got State of Decay 1 from. With the 2 DLCs. So I have that one too. In that one, I beat the story on that, but I never got a chance to play the 2 or the 1 Lifeline where you play as the soldiers. Never had a chance to do that, so hopefully I can like do that later on. But it's much easier to do things. The optimizing is a lot better. They improved on sounds. I still have to have it up high to hear what the people are saying, and I have to turn down the music and the sounds because I don't need to hear cracking over open zombies' heads. I like how they did the DLC drops. That's what they're called. So they don't automatically just appear now. What they do is you have to press the up button on your Xbox control and you open up your radio. If anybody played the first one, the girl who was sick with a regular illness was the dispatcher. She did all this for you. You had to go to her. So now you can do this anywhere. So I asked for one of the packs is 3 new cars. I asked for the truck. And it's really cool. It has 6 extra spots in the trunk. You can literally fit, I want to say, 5 people in it, not including the driver. It has flags and stuff all over it, so it's like a 4th of July truck. I haven't called the other 2, because once you call one of the supplies that come with the DLC, you have to wait 160 minutes, which is almost 3 hours in gameplay. And then you have to pay 1,000 reputation points, and I want those to put my outpost. Excuse me. So I have 2 outposts now. I ended up getting stuck in the truck because it was being a smartass. It was trying to take a shortcut. So I had to use the free stuck thing, and it put me to the next town over, which doesn't have any zombie outbreaks. There's just zombies here and there, but that's it. So I was able to start really exploring in there. I did the sightseeing, looking where things are at. I checked out a restaurant. And then I climbed over a wall and I was at the city or the town or whatever where I was originally at. And I cleared out a little hot dog place stand and I made that an outpost. Because why not have an outpost there where, you know, there's no hot plague zombie thingamajiggers. That's new. So again, when I played March 17th and 18th, 4 days before the game actually came out, I mean May, before the game actually came out, there really wasn't much to do. You could run around, you could slap, hit things, you know, search. Couldn't figure out how to do an outpost. I don't think you could do it at that time. I don't think it was like a full release. Or maybe it was because the optimizing of it was so bad. They corrected the kicking, the running. You run straight now. You know, it's very easy to control. Fighting with weapons and guns and stuff, they fixed all that. It's running a lot better, which is nice. And like I said, the plague hots is a new thing, and apparently these things control the zombies in the area. Once you find one, it says you can only use fire to kill it. I have a launcher that does fireworks, and that's considered fire. Grenades, anything of that nature. Well, I used the launcher twice, didn't realize I didn't have any more bullet like things with me. So I'm searching, and I have a guy with me, and he's killing the zombies for me, and then he's going after that. It says you cannot kill it melee, but he killed it melee. So I don't know if I did enough damage to it that he was able to. It took him like 2 minutes, but he did end up destroying it. I learned how to make the medicine if you get bit by a newly infected. So I have some medicine already making. I built my farm, and I have a mod for that to help yield more food faster. I just found a medicine bag. So hopefully there's some good stuff in it because I have no medicine left. I have a total of 4 survivors. I would have had 5, but in the beginning of the game, my survivor died because I couldn't figure out how to fight. It didn't tell you how to do anything in the beginning, May 17th. And that person was, I picked a really good person to be, and don't have that person, but I'm playing mainly as a doctor now, and I maxed out his cardio and his fighting, so that's really good. So where I stopped at was where that lookout was because I was totally exhausted. And then, like I said, I went online 5 o'clock just to CCV. Past couple days, CCV service had been having a hard time. I tried to go on earlier yesterday morning, like when I first woke up, which I consider still Thursday because it was very early in the morning, 3 o'clock. And I tried to go on there at 3:40, and it just timed out, timed out, timed out. So at 5 o'clock, it was doing the same thing. But I was able, with patience, to get on there about 15 minutes later, and they really need to fix this problem. And I can't imagine between, like, 1 and 5 people, like, all on it. Can't imagine that. So I'll be able to play a little bit more of State Decay to really see what's going on. I'm not sure how to move locations. If you just do that on your own, like State Decay 1 once you beat the game, or how that works. I like the quest. You go, it tells you who to talk to. If you're playing as that person, you got to switch to another person. And it gives you really something to do and a direction of where to go. So it kind of sounds like there's a story to it. I found a couple of notes that you can read once you put these notes into your inventory at your home base, the table. I like the fact that once you have everything in the truck, you hit the RT button on your Xbox controller and it will put everything into your base for you. So I just been doing that. I have 6 things in there, hit it 6 times, move 6 things over, hit it 6 times. It's so much easier. I don't like that the zombies are still coming into the home base. They shouldn't be able to. It's supposed to be your safe area. And they climb over the wall. They walk through the freaking metal gates. My survivors leave the gates open and I can't close them, so it's still a little glitchy. But I'm glad they put that free stuck button there. You just gotta wait 5 minutes to use it again. So that's really cool. It would be nice if you could like get out of this town. I think it's in Arizona. If I remembered correctly, the first one was in Texas, I think. And now this one's in Arizona. And I was hoping because State of Decay 1, once you blew up the area to go to the next state and you saw the zombies were there too, I was hoping they were, with State of Decay 2, it would have been a real story. So I don't know if it's a real story, like you meet somebody and he's like, oh, I heard this is a safe place with no zombies or something like that. But it really makes no sense not to continue the story when you left it like that. It's an unfinished story. But that's just what I think. So the base that I have, I can have 2 cars. I have one more open lot. And I have a garage, so I believe that garage can be turned into, to fix cars, mechanics and stuff, but I need a mechanic. I have to find one. And if you want to be able to fix your weapons, if you have a favorite weapon and you want to be able to fix them, if you go into build something, it's the third line right after the farming. There will be a crafting table you can put down that you can make your own weapons and fix your favorite weapons. So that's always an option. I'm actually going to add that. I looked at a guide that I got from Google Play. Only one came up. And this person writes how to do things. It's a woman, and she also takes screenshots and puts those so you can see what she's talking about. And that was really helpful for me. I liked it. So she hasn't updated it in 3-4 months, but you know, she might still be learning the game herself. So that's how I learned about the plague hots and how to kill them, and learn that you can now, since it's been out for a little bit, now you can fix and craft weapons and what all the things do, gyms and stuff like that. So I know that she also put up all the camps that are available in all the close towns. I was quite surprised at how many. I think the first one there was like 5 or 6. And I mean, this was page after page after page. And they all do different things and have different things included in the bases with open spots. So you can craft and create more. I really think they're going to add more to it than what they already have, because they give you so many lots. And some of these lots, come with beds. Some don't. If they don't come with beds, you can build beds outside. Okay. Some deal with just the cardio and the fighting. Some deal with the range, weapons, guns, and, melee. So there's so many different things that you can get with these, which is very interesting. So I can't wait to explore a little bit more. So I found where one was, where I put my outpost. And I think that's what I will do. So if I have an outpost in the middle of nowhere, I will remember, oh my God, there must be a base there that I can have to do something to get to and move my survivors. I don't know if it's going to be like the last one, after you beat the game, where you had to find the trailer so that you can tell everybody to go in the trailer so they move with you, or if they would just be intelligent and move with you. But that's what that is. So, quick fix for me for the freezing was what I said earlier. So I hope everybody has a great day. I didn't sleep, like I just said. I didn't sleep very long. It was about 5:30 when I went to bed. I woke up at 9:41, just because of the rain. And now it stopped raining. I don't know. I might end up taking a nap. I might not. All depends how I feel. Oh, and then I ended up making chicken salad also last night, so that me and my husband could have it today, tomorrow, for lunch or something. We've had the cans from Walmart forever. It was either Walmart or it could have been Dollar General. I think that was from Dollar General. And we got 2 huge big cans of all white breast meat chicken. And I think we paid $4 for both of them. If you go like White's Price Chopper out here, you pay like $2.99, $3.99 a can sometimes. It's a real enormous can, but I mean, getting 2 for $4, $1 or $2 savings is $1 or $2. Thank you for watching. If you do, I hope everybody has a great Friday. And I probably won't live stream again until Monday. I will be doing a cell phone review. My husband this weekend goes and does the laundry, so that I can record on my cell phone. It's called Misplay. I use it to play a lot of games. I find they change the games every 7 days, and I come across some that I do like that I never heard of. Some are new. Over the past year I've used it, I've earned $10 for Steam. It goes into my wallet, so it is legit, it does work. Within 48 hours of requesting your payment, it does give you a code that you copy and paste into Steam, like a gift card code, and you just put it in, and I've never had a problem or have it rejected, so I continue to use this app. They do have the Walking Dead cell phone game, and I recorded twice, and I'm level 24 on that as point and player wise. And player wise of using the app, I'm level 14. So I will be able to have the sound on so that I can talk to you guys and tell you what everything is and show you a couple of games. Unfortunately, some of the games are from Facebook that went to cell phone, and they are a tad bit laggy, so warning in advance. And I will say this when I stop the recording the video, just to show you. I'll get one that's very close, just to show you what it looks like once you level up, and that the points do go to where they need to. So have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I will be posting another ASMR video. I have 2 pre-recorded, so if I don't do it today, I will do it tomorrow. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.